Right. I turned it off for when I recorded the record. But, thanks, folks. Anyways, yeah, thanks a bunch. I'm gonna keep going as though it wasn't off the whole time. So let's, do that. Welcome to everyone who showed up, despite my mute. Yeah, when I went to do the Mega Man 11 record, I turned the mic off. Just so the game could be heard. But then I ended up recording some of Frank the Dragon's stream on it as well, so it was just... That being said, I plan on beating my own record, so... And hopefully for a higher quality, because I didn't understand why the video looked so washed out. It's because I had to tinker with a bunch of filters and everything to get Valkyrie profile to be watchable. So thanks all for joining. Snake, Chris, Jonathan, Patrick, Squall, Limited Sanity. Whoever else is watching that doesn't want to talk to me. Analysis of Midgar attacks. The recent attacks came in 2 stages. The first stage was attack on headquarters in the entire Midgar region. Our forces were dispersed to respond to these initial attacks. The second stage consisted of additional attacks and headquarters we attempted to recover. Although the damage dealt was costly, its overall impact on company operations is minimal. No, it's not your guys' fault you couldn't hear, it's just... I tried to make a special point to remember to turn it back on, of course I don't. I don't usually mute the mic, so it's usually pretty far removed from my thoughts. Well, let's just go find Sephiroth and move the story forward, even if I miss some missions. I'm 99% sure I'm gonna play through this again on hard mode anyway, so if I miss something, big deal. I think it's this way I want to go, I forget. I turned my mic off when I was doing the Mega Man 11 video. Data room. It's probably just on the soldier floor, I don't know, let's find out. But I ended up staying up really late to, like, have it so... Because I wanted to have the, like, the leaderboard actually show that I was the top one. So I had to wait, like, 10 minutes for that, but then I had to wait for YouTube to actually edit the video. And that took, like, hours. I would have been faster just editing it myself. And, you know, got to bed before, like, noon. So I don't know how long this stream will be. I don't feel the greatest. But we'll see. Is this soldier again? Level 7, 3rd class soldier. I had this on PSP and Dirge of Cerberus back in the day. I have Dirge of Cerberus kicking around somewhere. Hey, Lucas Earth, how you doing? I'm alright. Tired, but I'll live. How have you been? I actually ate today. I did have a lasagna. It was like a little on-sale lasagna. So I won't be trying to chew my fingernails off. Then tomorrow I get to, premium tires, excuse me. And he's squatting, good. Then I get to, partake in a little bit of Canadian Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Durable tires built for speed. Good, I need those. Yeah, squat more. 1,000 squats, good lord. I think my record squats is like 200, something like that. Because in my wrestling days, before you even did anything else, at least in my training, is you would do 50 push-ups, 50 squats, and 50 sit-ups. Or more if you felt like it, but at least that. So, you know, you do that every day of training, eventually you can get your numbers up somewhat. I was never, like, a huge, like, sit-up guy, like, getting lots of sit-ups in, but I can plank for a while. More of a planker. And I hate push-ups. I hate them with all of my heart. Oh. Welcome to Sam Watches Generate. By all means. Why is there battle music? Commencing materia generation. All hands, confirm status. Hey, Yuzu, how you doing? Made stuffed pepper soup, so I've been rather stuffed all day. Very nice. I started high school like 2 months ago. Actually, fish healer. And I'm in theater. Oh, good, so that's been taking away a lot of my time, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, it's, I wasn't in theater class, but I took a theater arts class when I was in grade 12, and I loved it. I should've got into it earlier. Hey, thanks, Chris. Go 270. Push-ups are the pain of my existence. I just hate them. I'd rather bench press. I don't have much use for, like, a big chest. I like having biceps. Bis and tris, arm size. I could care less if my chest is jacked. But, like, I don't know what possessed me that day. I did the 200-odd squats. Then I had to do my bumps, which involves, like, front flips, too. Which, after doing 200 squats, isn't the smartest idea. But, you know, wrestling, you get through it. Main engine start. Report Mako energy concentration rate. Hey, Vladimir Trickman, how you doing? Solid Snake, what's happening? Yeah, Final Fantasy VII battle music. I got the... Hey, Sarah. I got the #1 spot in Mega Man 11 PS4 Dr. Light Endless Trial. I got to the room 81. The guy below me got to room 79. But I want to beat my own record again. I recorded a video of it. I'm just gonna keep recording myself doing it. I want to have another video, just so, like, the video quality's better and stuff. So I had filters on that made it look gross. So, you know, onward and upward and all of that. Yeah. I mean, I'm in tech theater. Oh, cool. Well, if I could, I'd love to do some extracurricular hacking. Every push-up is like benching almost 300 pounds. Yeah, that is how you hurt yourself. That's exactly what you do. Thanks, Snake. Stanley, what's up? But no, last night I got kind of hell-bent because I tied the record. I tied the record surprisingly quickly. Then I'm like, well, if I'm gonna tie the damn thing. Then it took me like 5 hours to beat it, but then I did. Like I said, I posted a video on it. Because my rationale is, surely to God someone's gonna want to look at some records for a new game, but what do I know? Why is this so dramatic? We're almost there. So yeah, that's why the mic was off when I started. Concentration rate 100. I mean, I didn't have to watch this, but like... Can I have that, please? Here's a materia none too shammy. It's made for your Mako stone, so this materia is yours. It's actually been a while since we made any materia here in the materia room. We ever share our problems, too. And Ezuna. Can I just keep giving you stones? Sure. Hey, reunit. What's happening? Hey, Secret Drone. I was also in theater 1 year, only in high school. Met a slightly crazy woman in theater. Good times. Your director's a bit eccentric, but she's great at what she does. That's kind of part and parcel with, like, theater. I don't know if this even matters. It's kind of part and parcel with being like a theater producer. It's been a long day, I can imagine. It's gotta be like Mario Kart 8 eventually. Once skips are found, the record will change. Yeah, over 200 times in a day. Pretty much, yeah. I like to imagine the Mako researchers are yelling during those scenes. Hey Harv, I think I'm gonna challenge for Stanley's title shot for my promo this week, Harv. Hey, whatever promos you want to do, Chris, by all means. Don't let me try and stop you. Yeah, all that intense battle music for Azuna. I'm gonna keep giving him different ones because I feel like eventually we'll get like a clutch one. Really sore from Thursday. I would imagine it would be. Okay, it doesn't seem to affect much of anything. Yeah, they probably are yelling for that. Well, there's like the speedrun version of that trial as well. I'm 13th in that. I doubt. I'm not a speedrunner. And I'm more well, I say that. I'm 13th and like other people... Only so many people have even beaten it. Like, I did okay, but I'm at like... I beat it in what, I don't know, 14.5 minutes or so? 15 minutes? The top record's 9 minutes. For the timed one. Endless is different, that's more strategy. Silence Blade materia. Yeah, we'll do my promo this week. Been too sore and my throat hurts from surgery. Yeah, don't worry about it, Stanley. There's always next week. Oh, you're unbanned from Roblox. Very nice, Jonathan. Glad to hear it. Yeah, you kinda have a point there. No way. Excuse me. Hey, gravity materia. Yeah. That might be all of them. What's the luck materia gonna give me? Something lucky. Regen? Get out of here. That was underwhelming. Well, I don't know if those would have done anything else. Okay, we already did the squad off. We're in the briefing room. I guess go to the director's room. I know they said the data room. That's where Sephiroth is. Actually, I'll go here first. Mobier, how you doing? I mean, whether you're a mistake or not, does it really matter? You're here. I wouldn't let that sort of thing bother you. Just because your parents didn't expect you doesn't mean they don't love you. Necessarily, I don't know you, but... Correlation's not causation type of thing. director's office. Remember the DJ Harv episode from Persona 5? I forgot I did that. I also forget why I did that. I had a purpose behind it. I think I couldn't reach where I normally sit or something and have the controller plugged in. So I just kind of shoved the microphone right in my face. Did my DJ voice. I still need to get like a scissor arm type of thing for my microphone. There's no reason why I can't be like here-ish. Then my voice would probably sound a little butterier. Hi, Zach. You want to talk to me about something? No. Sorry, but I'm rather tied up at the moment. The attacks in our building have created far too many issues I must attend to. The security department is hounding me because Genesis, a soldier deserter, led the attacks. Sounds like a hassle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the bike Cloud steals in 7. And, we definitely see the truck they steal from 7. How long do I plan on growing my beard? I'm gonna trim it eventually, a little bit, but I plan on having it for a while yet. At least until winter is over. It's kinda too late to be shaving, it's getting cold again. Up in Canada. Yeah, exactly, Sarah, you got it straight. Live streaming from his car. Yeah, after being locked out of his home. Well, I figured, may as well make the best of it. I can still access the internet from outside, so do a little, outside stream. Yeah, Speedy locked me out. So I'm with or without her. But I'm a bonus. That's all I can ask for. Can't believe what I'm hearing. Fish puns, I can't believe what I'm hearing. If that's the way things have to be around here, I'm leaving the company. It's always a high price to pay for freedom. Have you ever thought that, Director? Have you ever wanted to leave the company? Never. Not once. Wow, bravo. I guess that's why you're a director. I'm trying to realize a truly worthy goal. Obstacles and difficulties don't amount to anything. What sort of goal are you talking about? Never mind. It's enough chit-chat for now. I gotta get back to work. I want more chit-chat. Okay. Thanks, Steak. Glad you like it. Excuse me. I love the old you sleep wrong and you have a crick in your neck. It's like, thanks for waking up, body. Now I'm crippled all day. How's the data room? I like it. Yeah, how could a building this large have only 2 elevators? Well, I mean, there's these elevators, but still. I have questions. About where the data room is. I should probably have read that. Oh, I need to go see Eris because of the wagon. That's right. That's what I'm doing wrong. I figured it out. I'll be able to make the stream tomorrow night. Oh, no. Well, sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can make it the following week. I should be on at the regular time tomorrow, but I'm partaking in some Canadian Thanksgiving dinner. So if I'm a little late and suffering a turkey hangover, that's why. Let's get on this train we're not on. Okay. I mean, I guess. What the hell are you doing here, Angeal? Where have you been? Apologies, but I'm a busy man. Yeah, whatever. I haven't been able to contact Sephiroth either. Something happened? Not really. I've just been holed up in the data room, like reading old reports and such. Hey, KJ. Yeah, I might be called away at any minute here. Okay. I probably won't be able to watch the whole stream. Well, I'll be here for a while. Thanks for popping in, anyways. Yay, Douglas, yeah. Canada has Thanksgiving before the US. For whatever reason. Genesis and Hollander are in Modioheim? Excuse me? You came here to tell me that? Are you actually working? Still in Soldier at heart, I suppose. I've informed Lazard as well. We'll come pick you up soon. I mean, he kinda has two wings on one side. Face for radio. So Canadian Thanksgiving has all the traditional fixings. Yep. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potato, cranberry sauce. Nope, it's like American Thanksgiving, but we just have it a month earlier. I'm not sure if I've ever known why. But no, our Thanksgivings are pretty much the same idea. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the church, probably. Oh yeah, the number guessing game. Okay. Deal. Back to business. I'll give you a discount. It's usually 100 gil a game, but 70 gil is fine. Yeah, why not? What number do you... Oh, okay now. What you have to do is pick a number from 1 to 6. Of the 6 people who walk by the store, you have to guess how many will be children. The number you choose matches the number of children. You win the big prize, by the way. Today's prize... Ooh, Soma. For an extra 70 gil, I can predict 3 numbers that I think have a good chance of winning. So 140 gil for a Soma? I don't even think they're worth that much. No. Give your fate to the stars. That's how a man should play. 2, yeah, looks suspiciously correct. Alright, let's start counting. 6. Okay. Not even sure what we were thankful for anymore in this country. One of the days I'll finish Back to the Future in my stream, just hard to find the time. Oh yeah, when you feel so inclined, you'll finish it. Let's try that again. I didn't even... Damn it, I didn't mean that. 6. Oh, the kid doesn't necessarily lie, I'm surprised. So you guys get the freshest turkey? I guess in that sense. I'll do this one more time, then I'll move on with my life. Damn it. Yeah. Fire? No. 4. Fuck this game. Hey, Dandelion, how you doing? Turkey is almost the national animal of the USA. Grandmother cooked duck for Thanksgiving last year. It was the worst thing I ever ate in my life. I don't mind, duck so much. It's really greasy, though. I had it in a poutine once. Which in English is fries, gravy, and cheese. Hey, Torap, how you doing? Duck Dynasty, yes. I'm all bearded over here. Hey, Zach. I'm Luxaria. Soldier 2nd class. We just met on the soldier floor. I'm the one who told you about Sephiroth. I just wanted to say that I have a lot of respect for you. Your strength and spirit comes through in the way you never seem to lose your smile. That's why I want to assist you in any way I can. Since you're always on the go, I thought you might like to be filled in on the goings-on in Midgar. Why, thanks. Must not have given a doc about Turkey. Alright, well, I gotta get some sleep. I have to get up early to meet someone for coffee. Alright, Lucas. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you again soon. Have a good one. Hey, King Corder, what's up? Rice, gravy, and cheese sounds good right now, brother. Oh yeah, it's grand old time. Canadian delicacy. Yeah, we're going to the flower selling wagon, Yuzu.
Zach.
Last year we made 2 turkey. Good lord. I want a turducken.
Just give me a minute. Aerith isn't there. Problem? And
one in October, one in November. It was great. Oh, cool.
Really?
Did you have, like, Canadian relatives around?
Not a thing.
AJ, I'd really like to find a good poutine place around near where I live. It sounds great. Do you have any Cajun kind of restaurants around where you live, KJ? If you do, you might be able to find a poutine there. From what I gather, it's also a Cajun thing.
Whatever, I guess.
So it'd be a good place to start.
Whatever.
Whatever. Boneless chicken inside boneless duck inside boneless turkey. That's an epic mealtime thing, isn't it? She wanted to try something different. I'm not crazy about change or trying other things for holidays. I'm kind of with you on that. For Christmas, it's either it's turkey or it's ham. Really isn't much wiggle room there. Duck, goose, turkey, almost everything with feathered wings straight out of the oven is good. Tamales? Hot tamales? Yeah, definitely look into it. Poutine is great. How I have to explain what poutine is to anybody blows my mind. It's like, how did, like, a restaurateur not get all over that?
No signal out here.
I mean, I get the name could be off-putting in the States, but you call it something else.
In one piece. We'll be all right. Thankfully, we have someone used to this kind.
Although when I visited in Maine, they called it French Canadian fries.
All right then.
Just
we would have reached
something to consider.
Now if we hadn't crashed.
I don't think I've ever actually had tamales.
To make up for lost time.
It's not epic mealtime. It's just an American thing. Okay, you can buy turduckens, but they cost a lot. I can't say I'm surprised. Okay, so I probably should have paid attention. Because last I remember, we were going to do something with the flower selling wagon. And now we're in a snowy mountain. I probably want Fyra here. Fyraga. So I'm pretty sure I have it. Or we'll just wreck everything here. Okay, we call it cheesy chips with onion and gravy. Well, at least you folks have it. It could be all over the place in the States, and it just isn't called poutine. I hear the disco fries are, like, similar. But I don't know.
Activating combat mode. Yeah. Conflict resolved.
No, I just like turkey. Am I near the icicle area from Final Fantasy VII? I'm inclined to believe so. Considering the wintry locale.
Yo! Don't fall too far behind.
Careful, you
At
might
least
cause an
someone's
avalanche.
keeping up.
Well, I'm a country boy too.
From where?
Cloud? You got ourselves a cloud in the house?
How about you?
Me? Gungaga. Hey, what's so funny about that? You know Gungaga?
No, but it's such a backwater name.
Ditto Nibelheim.
Like you've been there.
I haven't. But there's a reactor there, right? A Mako
Ooh,
reactor
a lot of
outside
Cajun
Midgard
restaurants here
usually
add steak
means
to poutine. That
nothing
sounds
else out there.
delightful. Yeah, that's the dish that has cheese curds on it. Oh, curds are not commonly done in the States.
Me and
You don't need curds. There's some poutine I have up there. There's the man.
me and Cloud here are both backwater experts. Oh,
What was I saying?
Good. Carry on then.
Like, you can still have a poutine with shredded cheese, but a lot of Canadians think that's blasphemy. I don't care. I don't discriminate against cheese. But you can put shredded cheese on it just fine. It's still good. But yeah, having steak strips in poutine, that sounds lovely. I've had a variety of things on poutine, but not steak. I need to do that. Almost everyone calls turkey the traditional Christmas meat. That's wrong. Goose was the traditional meat until turkey became cheaper than it. That makes sense. Yeah, familiar face incoming, for sure. Met a Canadian who hunted geese with a flaming arrow. When he got one, by the time he walked to it, it was cooked. That's hilarious. Steak is delightful, yeah. That should be on a t-shirt. Yeah, it's like those weird people buy milk in a bag. Yeah, like us in Canada. For the record, I haven't bought bagged milk in a long time, but we used to. Like, if you're gonna get... Here's some Canadian talk. If I get 2 liters of milk, or rather, if you're gonna get 4 liters of milk, you may as well get the bagged milk, then get 2 liters, because it's like, it's a little cheaper if you go through that much milk. But I typically get it in a carton. Oh yeah, that's a Canadian thing. It could be other places, but we have milk in a bag. Straight up. It's usually like a gallon. A gallon of milk will be in 3 bags. You just cut the bag, we have like these pitchers basically, you put the bag in. Then you just pour the milk out of the bag. Weird, right? I can admit that it's really strange. Went somewhere in Canada for a field trip to have milk in a bag. Yeah, we have bottle deposits too. You can go to redemption centers and get some of your money back for bottles. What's weird that you do with your plastic bottles and cartons? But like the thing is, where I live now, it's not at all convenient. Hey, level 7. And whatever Cloud does. Braver? Meteor shots, okay.
The power of soldier.
all right, here
Shoot
comes the
meteors
big
out of my sword!
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
But yeah, my place isn't terribly big, so I don't really accumulate like recyclables anymore. Which I always used to love doing, but it's so crowded here that
Activating combat mode.
it's not even really worth the trip to the redemption center.
Conflict resolved.
But there is a place I can drop the bottles off here, so it's not like a waste, but... Yeah, soda pop comes in liters and ounces. Oh, it does come in liters, really? I thought it was like, you know, pints, quarts, gallons type of thing. Depends on the state, but we have we have deposit here too. Gallon of Coke. Talk about a good time. Metric system is a tool of the devil. My car gets 40 rods to the hog's head. That's the way I like it. Excellent. I didn't know hog's head was a measurement. Let's wait a bit. When was the last time you bought a bushel of apples? Yeah, Cloud using a gun does seem wrong. But he was young and didn't know any better. Really, you guys call it leaders? That surprises me. I figured you call it 2 courts. What's it like to be in Soldier? I don't quite get the question. Well, once you join, you'll know what it's like. I can join, that is. Don't sweat it. If I can do it, you can too. Cloud, look. This really makes me think of like the Nebel reactor, but it's definitely not. I think Hogshead was just made up by the Simpsons writers, to be honest. Wouldn't rule that out. I know some of the more... I'd like to know some more of the differences between Canada and America. The milk in the bag thing is blowing my mind. Well, that's like the hard part, because... like, unless someone prompted me about milk in a bag, I would have just not thought about it, but it's just something we do, and it is weird. There's probably other things that I could say we do, and you'd be like, what's wrong with you people? We don't have that. But nothing's really, like, springing to mind now. I want to try milk in glass. I hear it's best in that. You mean like the old-fashioned milk bottles? Like in glass? Like the whole time? I prefer having my drinks in glass. Like, packaged in glass. I feel like there's less, like, chemical seepage than you would get in, say, like, a plastic. It's expensive, though. I live in Ohio, and I just go to the apple farm. Oh, and buy the apples by picking them off the trees. That sounds like the way to do it. Oil is sold in quarts. Okay. And, like, our gas, we don't sell it. We buy it per liter, not per gallon. I have no idea how much a gallon of gas is, but I know how much a liter of it is. Yeah, glass is best for many liquids, agreed. Yeah, limited sanity. Yeah, that's true too. A Canadian gallon is a bit more than a US gallon for whatever reason. Used to sell Pepsi in glass. I see Coke more in glass than Pepsi, unless you get Pepsi from Mexico at the gas station. We definitely don't get that up there. Followed by tin and Tetra Pak. In UK, sodas come in 330ml cans, 500ml, 1 liter, 2 liter, 4 liter bottles. We don't have 4 liter bottles of pop here that I know of. We pretty much top out at 2. Modioheim. Can't afford to lose people here. At the same time, we can't ignore the activities of the Genesis Army. Therefore, infiltrate while avoiding combat, right? Ooh, stealth mission. There's an entrance at the back of that warehouse. That one that we're looking right at. Once you're inside the facility, you can do as you like. You got it. I'll prove that Soldier isn't all about muscle and brawn. You watch carefully too, Cloud. Uh-huh. In this blizzard, you're gonna have to watch your body temperature. If you stand still for too long, your temperature will decrease rapidly. Canadian gallon. Yeah, it's 1.2 gallons. We also only call Coke if it's Coca-Cola. Yeah, same. As Coke is the brand, and the drink is actually called Cola. Yeah, well, I don't know what the American tendencies are for that, but Coca-Cola is Coke. Pepsi is Pepsi. Although people have a tendency to just be like, I'll have Coke. They'll be like, we just have Pepsi, that's fine. You definitely have people here that have a preference. I'm a Coca-Cola guy myself. But I'll drink Pepsi. I'm not that what's the word I'm looking for? Brand loyal with it. Yeah, Zach's friend, Cloud. My usual thing, huh? Yeah, I'll get it. 4-liter bottles are quite rare here in Italy. Yeah, you can get... excuse me, you can get 4-liter bottles of water. That's about it. I'm trying to think other drinks. Orange juice, I think you can get in the odd 4-liter or like 3-liter. But it's not like an overly common thing. Then again, maybe if I went to Costco, I'd see more of them. Yeah, I prefer... If the glass bottles of pop weren't so expensive, I'd drink them all the time. Better taste in a can. I would say so, glass is the best taste. Like, if I'm gonna have a beer, for instance, I'd rather drink it out of a bottle than a can. Reason gallon is measured different is how it's measured. Measured using the imperial system like the UK and Canada, it comes up a little more in the US than our crazy measurements. Yeah, it's available, but the price is higher. Just have to pick up some glass bottle and try them. It's worth a try. About a year ago, the state of California voted to ban plastic bags at grocery stores in favor of being charged 10 cents to buy a nicer plastic bag. People are beyond stupid. We had a similar movement in Canada for a while. Except they wouldn't ban plastic bags so much as you had to pay 5 cents per bag. Or you could get, like, an eco-friendly bag for, like, $1 or $2. That they were trying to encourage, but a lot of places don't really push it now. Hey, Yaki, what's up? Apparently in Texas, all soda is called Coke. I've heard that. I think it might be a southern thing. I'm not sure, though. Apparently in the South, okay, there we go, KJ. Apparently in the South, Coke is a generic term for soda. Sounds confusing to me. Same here. So you have pound cakes or kilo cakes? We have pound cakes. Kilo cake does not exist up here, although I should invent it. Pepsi to me goes too fast in my opinion. We can't even agree on what soda pop is called. In the North we call it pop. In the South we call it soda. Some places call it a Coke water. Or simply cola. It's also illegal in the UK to serve someone Pepsi. Illegal? What? To serve... in the UK to serve someone Pepsi if they ask for Coke? Unless you inform them that you only serve Pepsi first. Okay. It's funny that's illegal. Here in the South, we call pretty much all sodas Coke. Go figure. That would get confusing. Yeah, and in Canada, we call it pop. I'll say soda every so often. I don't know why. I don't really mean to, but it's commonly referred to as pop. The governor of California recently announced that straws will be banned in the near future. I'm guessing that's also a plastic thing. I feel like that's gonna be a hard go, banning straws. Because you can get reusable straws. It's disgusting, but you can get them. Like, what's harder to clean than a reusable straw? Heard about the straw ban. I heard you also need to keep... Okay, yeah, reusable straw on you. Here in the US where... Man, we call every pop by brand name. Instead of it's a generic cola, made by whatever grocery code. Called that cola. Pepsi and Coke are found in most places. You can't tell the difference. I can't really either. I plan to a lot of blow. My new reusable straw. Here they call it fizzy drink in England. Can anyone confirm that? Normal plastic bag in supermarkets and Illogy are all eco-friendly. Oh, made with vegetable fiber. That's cool, Dandelion. Maybe I'll use mine to drink with. I'm a simple guy. It's illegal to get a fish drunk in Ohio. It's also illegal to hunt for whales in Ohio. No comment. I love laws like that. Because you gotta know the reason those laws came into existence is somebody tried to get a fish drunk. So they had to make it illegal. Serving Pepsi when they ask for Coke is illegal because it falls under the Trade Descriptions Acts and false advertising laws. I get what you're saying, but... yeah, that's a slippery slope, I suppose. Straws are not banned in California, you just have to ask for one. Oh, they just don't give it to you anymore. The term we use in UK for soda is soft drinks. There's like shopping carts, buggies here in the South. I forgot about that. Because yeah, we don't call them buggies, they're just shopping carts. A buggy to me is like I'd still call it a stroller, but if someone called, like, a baby buggy, like something you push a baby in, that's about the only application I'm used to hearing something called a buggy. Let's not freeze to death. Is this where Cloud learns how to warm himself up? Soldier operatives are amazing. I really wonder what if I have what it takes. Call them trolleys. We used to have a SeaWorld in Northeast Ohio, so I assume it's illegal because some drunk guy tried to hunt one by breaking in. Corn coke is almost never used here because the Italian translation is abbreviation of cocaine. So we just say the brand's name. It's like that here, too. Just coke, cocaine, but we just call it coke. Although legend has it, I don't even know if it's legend, that the original, like, formula for Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. Buggy is what the Amish ride in. Maybe someone tried to get the whale drunk, then hunt it. Yeah, it's a mammal. Hey, crits. Free crits.
You can do it, Zach.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Burning. This is a great place to be on fire.
Take that. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Better save. Better save than sorry. Coke is called Coke because it used to have cocaine in it. Yeah. Yeah, until cocaine became illegal. Yeah, that's kind of like a fairly new thing. Like, really, if you think about it. Cocaine being illegal. It's been... How long has it been illegal for? 100 years? If that? Blow your mind. I drink cold tea. I love iced tea. Anytime I go to a restaurant, that's what I'll get. Usually over Coke or Pepsi, I'll get an iced tea. Although I'm always disappointed when they give it to me in a can. I'd rather them, you know, pour it for me or whatever. Look around a little more. Let's see what else I can really look around at. Well, infiltrate. Do Canadians also use the term fixin'? Fixing? Like we do in parts of the US, for example. I'm fixing to leave this place. Like sometimes. It's not like a terribly common thing. But we'd be more inclined to use fixing as like, let's have a turkey dinner with all the fixins. It's not an overly common thing, but I wouldn't look at someone strange if they said that they're fixin' to get out of somewhere. Peach or lemon? I'm a big fan of lemon iced tea. Used to give your kid a dab of whiskey to help with their teething pains. I've heard that too. Oh, maybe that's the case later too. When I read Coca-Cola didn't actually have cocaine in it, but did have some part of the plant grinded up in it as a flavor. Used to be cough medicine along with other things. Yeah, I used to give whiskey to kids to put them to sleep. Hey, Frank the Dragon, what's happening? Confirm tactics and infiltrate. Coca-Cola is one of the best toilet cleaners, lime scale removers you can buy. That's what I hear. I've never tried it. You're about to infiltrate an enemy facility. You must try to avoid being detected by the enemy during infiltration. Press X to do a squat. X with the right timing to perform consecutive squats. Press and hold circle to crouch. There are areas where you can avoid enemy detection by crouching behind large objects. Why would I want to do consecutive squats here? Hells yeah, lemon in your tea. Not too bad, Frank. I'm a little tired, but starting to pull out of it a bit. How you doing? Standing still. Oh, to warm up. I can understand. Standing still in one place too long will cause your body temperature to decrease. Your body temperature drops to 26 degrees Celsius. You become numb and unable to move. Raise your body temperature by performing squats. If the enemy detects you, they'll begin pursuit. If the enemy catches you, it'll initiate combat. Enemies will not pursue you if you're outside the facility, so run outside if you feel you're in danger. Sugar supply containers can be found all around the facility. Every time you go numb, are caught by the enemy, or run out of the facility, the enemy claims one of those containers. You have the opportunity to try to retrieve these containers as well. Right. Here we go. What? What? Excuse me? No, no. Infiltrate. Use for Coca-Cola to get rid of crusty battery acid that builds up on old cars. You're fantabulous, excellent. Yeah, this game loves squats, and I'm glad to hear that. Sweet tea today. Black tea with vanilla caramel tea. Sounds good. Tastes like spearmint. Peppermint tea, and tastes a lot like McDonald's Shamrock shakes. It does sound really good. Mouthwash was also originally invented as an antiseptic surface cleaner, which is why you're told not to swallow it. Hot green tea with honey and lemon. Lemon's just great for tea. And honey. And don't forget the lard, too. Infiltrate, I guess. Take that. I'm not exactly Tom Fisher over here. Sam Fisher? Sam Fisher. Not exactly Sam Fisher over here. I think the longer you wait, the more chests the guard will open your place. I don't think I'm going to be getting any chests. I'm not exactly batting 1,000 here.
Is this the end?
I'm trying! I'm trying! Oh yeah!
Very stealthy airstrike. Sold his mouthwash. It says it cures halitosis. Save the company. Oh. Listerine was originally a floor cleaner. The company was going under till it created a disease called halitosis. I get what you're saying. Perfect cup of coffee, black with 4 or 5 spoonfuls of sugar, and a shot of whiskey. Oh yeah, I love iced tea. What's... fail. Water tea. Yo ho ho with a bottle of rum, who's with me? Oh, I hear you. I hear you, my man. They're all warm. Oh no. I'm bad at this. I've read through the bacterial bloom's real thing. I don't care if it counts as a disease. Some people should use mouthwash. Yes, indeed.
Conflict resolved.
Infiltrate. I got it.
Activating combat mode.
Hey, Just Deletion, what's happening? What's going on, Harry? You wouldn't believe the stars out tonight. Freaking gorgeous. Is that so? I haven't peeked my head out recently. I was asleep until, like, I don't know, 8.
I got it.
Slept all day. Well, afternoon, I guess. I didn't go to bed till, like, noon. Iced tea and lemon here as well. Have you ever tried an Arnold Palmer?
Oh yeah.
I've heard of the Arnold Palmer. I don't think I've actually tried it. I'd probably like it fairly well. Oh, it's limited sanity. Have fun, everyone. I have to head over to StewTube's stream. Help him not screw up Final Fantasy IX. Good on you, limited sanity. Yeah, help him out. Have a good one. Yeah, make sure he keeps it on the straight and narrow. Well, I gotta go. Need to start packing for my flight in the morning. Alright, Sarah. Best of luck with your flight. Have a good one. Hope to see you next Sunday. If not before. Hey, Eric Robinson, how you doing? One good thing about living in the country is the starry nights. This is true. Well, I failed this mission with flying colors. I'm probably fired from Shinra now. I should try the Arnold Palmer. Well, he named Vivi after me. I feel obligated. That's fair. No, actually, I did a podcast once with StewTube. I know him. We're actually messaging the other day. So hope you enjoy. I'm good, and yourself? Not too shabby. Snakebite? No. Half lager, half cider. A drop of blackcurrant. Doesn't sound like my, cup of tea, har. But I don't know, never tried it.
Activating combat mode.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
That and Stu doesn't stream as long as you do, and he doesn't stream every day like you do. This is true. So I'll probably be back late if you're still streaming. I might be. I'm starting to come out of my haze, so I might push on a little bit. So I might see you later, Limited Sandy. If so, I'll talk to you then.
Conflict resolved.
Boilermakers for me with dark beer. What's a Boilermaker? Like, I mean, that's a drink? I've never heard of a Boilermaker drink. I know who a Boilermaker is. Now I want to go back again, because there's like a save point right here. I didn't really look at the other place at all closely. I probably missed all the treasure I could have got. Speaking of Canada differences, Harv, do they refer to hospitals like they're an alternate dimension? I'm going to hospital? Or like we do here as a place, I'm going to the hospital. We say that we're going to the hospital. People actually say they're going to hospital.
Activating combat mode.
I'd never heard of that. No, we go to the hospital.
Conflict resolved.
But if we're going to emerge, like the emergency room, we have a tendency to call it the outdoor.
Activating
I think
combat
that's
mode.
like more like a maritime thing, but I'm not sure.
Eliminating phase.
Oh, Cactus. It's also depth charges, dropping a shot of spirit. If it's glass and a pint of beer, lager, or cider. Maybe, however, you could start an RPG and give all the character names like us. Habitual? You mean like...
Conflict resolved.
like play an RPG where I can name everyone after you guys? I mean, I can. I certainly can.
Activating combat mode.
Say it that way in England. Really? That's bizarre to me.
Modulating phase.
Like it's its own country. To hospital. Interesting. Say what way? I'm from England, so I can tell you if it's true. Do you guys say that you're going to hospital? Or if you are going to the hospital?
Power surge. Conflict resolved.
What about temperature? Do we say it's XX degrees out today? Or we have XX degrees out? We'll probably just say like it's -7 out. We won't even really go into degrees.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
In my circle, we don't really talk about the temperature too much unless it's like extreme one way or the other. Oh, it's cold out. Yeah, I heard it was like -17. 30 with the wind chill. Or whatnot. Only miss out the if the person is either a moron or if they're saying in instead of the. Chris, what? Patrick, take a lap of the Vin Diesel comment last night. I was talking to an Australian, she kept saying we have XX degrees, as if they belong to her. Maybe they do belong to her. Maybe she is Celsius.
Activating combat mode.
We do have milk in bags, though. So make fun of us for that all you want. I can take it. It is a strange thing to do. Like, why is no other drink in bags, then, other than, like, mini sips? Just milk. Just milk in bags. Water's not in bags, pop's not in bags, liquor's not in bags. Well, unless you're talking about, like, syrup for, like a fountain drink. Which I guess is in a bag, but... Although, again, the milk in bags is only, like... When you're buying you can't buy, like, a single bag of milk. It usually comes in 3-packs. I think I just walked by the entrance. Try some expensive whiskey, and Dan was delicious. Sort of floral with a little burn. I find that with, like, more expensive liquors, if you can afford it. Like, the afterburn, or whatever you want to call it, it isn't as pronounced. Way more pleasant. And if they're saying they're going to a hospital, they have the meats. Fountain bibs? What? Fountain bibs? What are you talking about? Fountain bibs. I seriously don't know what you mean. Wine is sold. What? Wine is sold in bags in some places in the U.S., but usually lowbrow people that are made fun of. Canadian bacon is the shit. Oh, baby, yes it is. Wine's in a bag so old women can keep it in their purses. Or in a BXOX. Oh, or in a box. Okay. But the temperature measurement we use is centigrade. Isn't that basically Celsius? I forget. Purse booze.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
But then I hear that in the States there aren't ketchup chips. Which I know I've brought up before, but I love ketchup chips. They're so good. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. They're great.
Good luck.
Thanks.
A flask? We have flasks. Yeah, centigrade is salty. I have so much HP right now. The fountain drinks at stores. Oh, the syrup it comes in is called fountain bibs. I never knew that. And I've replaced them before. In the odd... like the odd food service job I worked. Where does the F come from when you say the word lieutenant?
Is this the end?
We say it like that in Canada too, and I don't know. It's a very good question. Habanero Doritos? Never had them. We did have these things called, like, roulette Doritos, where they would vary. There was, like, 1 or 2 very spicy chips in the bag, but the rest of them were, like, a varying spices. First time I had one of these bags of chips, I picked the hottest chip in the bag. And I was like, oh god, if there's hotter chips than this in the bag, I'm screwed. But I just so happened to pick the hottest chip. Like, what are the chances? There's, like I said, there's like 1 or 2 in them. So, like, what are the odds? Okay, what Americans call chips, we call crisps. What the US calls fries is chips in the UK, yes. Why does America, it's pronounced in the UK, end up with an R sound at the end? America?
If you get rid of me,
I don't know.
who's going to stop the degradation?
This is what they're called here. Boiled peanuts, am I right? I've heard of boiled peanuts from you, Frank, but that's not a thing up here.
The Genova cells.
I'm intrigued, though. When you say boiled peanuts, is that like deep-fried peanuts? Or boiled in water?
Stop! Cloud, good work.
Wow, I bet that was great. What, the... I forget what I was on about, but the ketchup chips? Ketchup chips are great.
Nobody knows where the Genova cells are being kept.
Oh, the roulette
Not even
chips.
Hojo knows.
Yeah.
You'll never find it.
Then I shall
I don't know if it was habanero hot, that one.
But
It was pretty hot, though. It choked me up pretty good.
with me.
But it also caught me off guard, because I didn't expect to have such a hot chip right off the bat. I need to have more spicy food again. I went on a huge spicy food kick for a while. I need to get back into it. Boiled peanuts is a thing here, too. Yeah, boiled peanuts. Is that like boiled in water? What do you boil them in? I'm curious.
Activating combat mode.
You guys don't have them up there. You make boiled peanuts in water. Okay, in a crock pot.
Howl in terror. Shinra lapdogs.
What am I doing? I need to get my bearings here. Alright, steel is what I should be doing. Oh yeah, Thundiga. The correct answer is Thundiga. Guarding my Thundiga. Jackass. Probably pay attention to this stuff. People add hot sauce to peanuts too. Ooh, I usually buy a can of them. New Mexico has you covered there, it's a staple. Oh, cool beans. Might have to try to make some. Sounds alright. I like peanuts. But...
Conflict resolved.
Oh. Oh right, I'm over leveled.
Dreams of
like,
the morrow
by a significant
hath the shattered
margin.
soul. Pride is lost. Wings stripped away. The end is nigh.
The name for lieutenant was a lieutenant, not the exact spelling. When British people with certain accents are being sarcastic, they pronounce words ending with an A. Oh,
Such is
it's an R.
the fate of a monster.
We're not monsters, you hear me? We're soldier.
I mean, I like
Where's
peanuts.
your honor?
I'm down to try different varieties of peanuts.
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return.
Chili lime peanuts? I might have had those before. I've at least seen them around.
If this world
Like chili, I like lime.
my destruction.
Boiled peanuts and hot sausages here. Ooh.
It
Pickled
goes
pig's
with
feet.
me.
Pickled pig's feet, really? Pickled eggs. Genesis? Yeah, that's the real Genesis, right?
Genesis.
Never had pig's feet. Add to the DMW. When you're in trouble, you add to the DMW. Come on, phone. Do your phonely duties. Fine. It's gonna be like that. Where can we call stairs apple and pears? What? And where I'm from we called stairs... Oh, apple and... I'm sorry. Like the things that you use to go up and down buildings, stairs, you call them apples and pears. I feel like I'm missing something here. And Curry's Ruby Murray's. Hey, Black Ops 3's zombies. And the host quits when he dies. Did that just happen to you, Douglas? That would be annoying. If you're on a hot streak, but the host just kicks you out because he quits. Oh, that's Cockney. Okay. It's Cockney rhyming slang. Okay, yeah, I get... Okay, Cockney. Gotcha. This is the way to Modioheim. Let's go to Modioheim then. There's no Modio time like the present. Let's use a Menudo here. Right, I know it's there. Okay, yeah. Let's save again. So now you're in Modioheim, eh? Isn't that near Icicle Inn? Yeah, okay, the permafrost area. Must be freezing cold out there. That area was once a candidate for Mako excavation. When it was abuzz with construction workers and scientists around the Shinra facility, but after the plants for a Mako reactor were canned, the village was deserted. That is until reports of disturbing activity started popping up recently. The seclusion and harshness of the environment must make for a convenient location for anti-Shinra groups.
Activating combat mode.
Like Avalanche. Cockney was made to fool the cops back in the day. Oh!
Conflict
Scotland
resolved.
Yard didn't understand what those blokes were on about. And nothing's changed. What does Gordon Bennett mean? There's a Cockney phrase in Dragon Quest Builders Chapter 3. I have no idea.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
And they just kind of keep talking that way, I guess. I think they left all these treasures for us. Come on. This is just littered with goodies. Lazara, that makes sense. Soldier members, I thank you for your daily hard work. Shinra's rapid growth has given birth to distortions in many parts of our world. They are Shinra shadows, dark entities that the President and the Vice President must confront. That, in turn, may define us as victims of the Shinra shadows. However, we as employees of Shinra Company must act with accountability. And I trust that you'll do just that. Yeah, excuse me. Even without my leadership, thank you, and good luck. Good old Michael Caine speaks Cockney. It's funny to me it's considered a different language. Because I don't understand it.
Activating combat mode. Bring it on!
A lot of slang and language in general words and phrases mean different things. Yeah, depending on the context, too.
Oh, yeah. Conflict resolved.
Well, just depending on how you say something, you can completely change the meaning of it. Like sarcasm. If you don't understand sarcastic tones, you can completely misunderstand what someone says. Because nobody uses sarcasm.
Activating combat mode.
Later! Later!
Conflict resolved.
I want to push the glowing red button. I was gonna say, what's with all the stuff that's standing out that I can't interact with? But I can't interact with this boiler handle. Yeah, local dialect. I heard Gordon Bennett was used as goddammit before. Ah. Yeah, people... okay. I wasn't sure if you were pulling my leg or not, KJ. By the way, guys, do you have local dialects where you live? I'm sure we... well... The one that jumps out at me from where I'm from is if, say when I'm eating Thanksgiving dinner, and the turkey is really good. In the Maritimes, we would say it's right good. Well, not everybody, but it's like, it's a thing we say. Instead of saying really, we'll say right.
Activating combat mode.
And if we're being, like, facetious about it, we'll even go, like, rate. Rate good. But, like, right. Yeah, it's all in the ear. Some old folks speak Spanish in such a way I find it offensive. Oh, really? Always sounds worse in Spanish. That indentation where the windows are, it looked like a mouth. It scared me. Oh no, something that's not a boss. Griffin?
Activating combat mode.
A griffin! What are we fighting? A griffin.
Conflict resolved.
That's, yeah, that fixin' two thing Sarah's talking about we do here. Fixin' two. An Angeal monster. Is the real Angeal here too? Will the real Angeal please stand up? This looks like a mouth to me. Or teeth. Hey. That's what it looks like. In my opinion. Cloud, talk to me. Ugh. We're alright. Sung? Sung. Down that way. You have to catch Hollander. And Jill is waiting for you. Hey, Jim, what's happening? I've been live for about an hour and a half. Paul, how you making it? Trying to pass Spanish on to my boy, but English comes first. Fair enough. It's good to have as many languages as you can learn. Like, we have French up here, but I'm just not my... Languages aren't my forte. If I can't learn French to try and date a girl I like, I'm not gonna learn French. They also have more accents than Posh and Cockney. No one in Essex uses the accent they use. And the only way is Essex. What? Oh, the hell, and I've hurt my tummy. Failed Spanish so bad in high school. I know more Japanese than I do Spanish. I know neither. Very, very limited. Well, Spanish I know, like, virtually none. French I know slightly more. Despite it being taught to me for 10 years in school. And taking a French class, I don't know, 4 years ago. Spanish should be mandatory in US schools, just like English is mandatory about everywhere else. I'm surprised it's not. French is mandatory. Up to a point. Once you reach a certain grade, it's like... It's either you need to have a French credit, or,
Activating combat mode.
a math credit? I forget. It was something weird. You, like, either needed, like, 2 sciences and a French, or 3 sciences, I forget.
Conflict resolved.
It's been too long now. Years of Spanish in high school, but consisted of just coloring and rote memorization. It was bad. The accent sucks and it's pronounced, but I damn well understand it. Yeah, that's the main thing. Spanish is the only alt language elective in high school where I went. Most non-English countries, they come into high school being able to speak basic English. No reason it can't be done in Spanish or French in North America. I'm not sure if there's anywhere in Canada where they don't have, like, mandatory French up to, like, grade 10. Maybe that's just my neck of the woods. I don't know about, like, Vancouver. That's what it was like here. Texas, there are 32 kids in my graduating class. That is small. Highest grade I had Spanish one was a 56. Was that a pass, though? Because when I went to school, I was like in the middle of this transitionary period, where when I was in grade 10 and 11... Try to follow this. When I was in, if you care, grade 10 and 11, if you took... When I was in grade 10 and 11... If you took classes that were grade 11 or 12 classes, a 50 was a pass. Otherwise, a 60 was a pass. Until I hit grade 12, then it was a 60 across the board. I thought 50 was fine. Like, I mean, when you raise the pass mark to 60, teachers will just be like, hey, you got a 57, 60, get out of my face. Not always, but generally. Depends on the teacher and if you're, like, a little monster and whatnot. Anything below a 70 was failing? Good lord. I'd still be in high school. But I refused to study, and I only did homework, like, before class type of thing.
I should have dealt with Genesis.
Yeah. Then why'd you send me?
I'd cram for exams, that's it.
For your next fight.
I had video games to play, wrestling to watch. Important things.
Stop it! Someone's waiting for you, you know?
Angel, don't do this.
In nursing school, an A was a 93 to 100. All the way up.
It is time to exact
Failing was level
vengeance for our
75
family's
and lower.
suffering.
Like, if you're going into a field, like post-secondary education, or whatever you call it,
Then do it for your mother.
like after high school,
Mother's shame.
I'm okay with the passing grades being higher. Because you should be,
How terribly misguided.
you should be rather educated
She
in your
should have
field.
been proud. Proud that she was the namesake of our experiment. Project G, or should I say, Project Jillian.
Don't say her name.
Jillian, the woman implanted with Genova cells, Genesis.
Hey, up
who had
DZ,
her
how you
genes
doing
mapped
today?
onto him during the fetal stage. Yes, Genesis was a failure. I'll admit it. But you...
Yeah, we just call it like grade
you
12
were actually
rather than like
planted
year
inside
12.
Jillian's body.
It's interchangeable for us.
You are perfection.
Zach, I am perfect. A perfect
You're an idiot.
monster.
You're an
My
idiot.
cells can absorb genetic traits and
Probably
pass
pay
them
attention
along
to
to
this.
others.
A two-way conduit. Genova's power has passed on to you completely.
Zach, do you remember what I said about our enemy being all that creates suffering?
Yeah. But you're not one of them.
But I created my own suffering.
Yeah, like most people.
Zach, let me show you.
Stop it! You don't know what you're doing!
Oh, I know. Oh, goodness.
Damn! At least one sample!
I need a hair. I don't know, he shreds his feathers like it's nobody's business.
Angel!
Really? Oh. Fusion, ha? Here in Italy, other than the usual different accents, we have so many dialects. They're basically different languages, like 20-30 kilometers apart can be at best kind of understand each other. That would get frustrating. Angel. You need more mouths. You don't have enough. Cut my face.
Angel. What happened to honor?
Heightened emotions? No.
Combat mode.
Angel penance. Ow. Is that like type of thing? Angel, yes. Such a monster right now. This is why the accepted grade scale is complete bullshit. Yeah, Angel has Digimon. Sung. Shoot him with your missiles.
Is this the end?
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Oh. modulate. Modulate my healing limb. We all speak Italian, so it's no big deal. But it's like... So you can understand each other well enough, then? All in Italian. For kindergarten, play school, and here's 1 and 2. Our infant schools. Here's 3 to 6 are junior schools, both of which are together. Primary schools. So 11 are secondary schools. F and 6 is an optional higher education. An optional university.
Good luck.
Yeah, I think we just gained a level. How dare you heal yourself and shield and penance. It's like a brick shithouse. You just see that. More healing. Oh, she really boosts my hit points. On top of healing, I understand it.
Thanks.
How close are you to finishing? I have no idea. I want to say I'm probably like a little more than halfway through. But I want to play through this again on hard mode. I am invincible. Cloud. Do stuff.
The power of soldier. All right, here comes.
Wouldn't mind a Cactar attack. Right about that. The I win button. As it could also be known as. Yeah, invincible helps. That's for certain. It was actually pretty tough. He hit hard. Hey, Kodo. Be funny if it went through that whole cutscene. It was all like... Eris, Sephiroth, Eris, what? I still remember when I was in Australia. I didn't want to be understood by my relatives while communicating on the phone.
Zach.
In Italy. I spoke with my local dialect.
You have my thanks. This is for you.
Oh, thanks. Your cut on your face healed up nicely. I guess I was casting Cure Magic a whole bunch.
Protect your honor. Always.
I shall now pass. Well, I should hit harder now. Look at that sucker. The old Buster Sword. Before Zach dulled it beyond recognition.
If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams. And honor.
It's isn't it freezing cold here and it's raining? You're gonna catch cold, Zach. Get a move on. Yeah, Buster Sword, hi.
Hey, Zach? The sky is closer in the city above, right? Kinda scary. But the flowers might like it. Maybe.
This game loves saying maybe. Just saying. It comes up more than other games. Maybe. Are we gonna keep that video? What do you mean, the Valkyrie profile ones? Yeah, I'll have them all uploaded eventually. I'm just I'm kind of behind on my streaming. I don't think I'm gonna beat the optional dungeon Valkyrie profile though. Oh baby. I just don't feel like grinding in that game for like... I guess I could look at an FAQ, but even the FAQs are like... not great. Half the ones I looked at on game FAQs after the fact are like, Seraphic Gate coming soon! And this was like 2000. I don't know, 9. As a Buster Forged sword for a few years gets it bloody.
So you want to be in Soldier?
Maybe. Cloud uses the Buster Sword for about a week, leaves it buried in the ground on a hill.
So,
that sword for
is everybody here now?
scratching it. Yeah.
Sir! You're all rookies, right? Sir!
Oh, he kept it in pristine condition, I know that much.
One piece of advice. No. In order.
You love looking through those materia slots, don't you?
Embrace your dreams.
I mean, I would too, but...
And whatever happens, protect your soldier honor.
You know, among other things.
Got it? Sir! We're all coming back here alive. You hear me? Let's go.
No, I didn't notice his new hairstyle. Project G was Angeal's mother's experiment. Apprehended Hollander and Modio and turned him over to the company. After that, the company put me on standby. That was a while ago now. Trinner is apparently in disarray right now. Turks are hanging around me every day. They say our vacations overlapped coincidentally. Yeah, right. None of them ever mention Angeel or Genesis. Almost as if they never existed. Is that how Little Soldier is worse these days? What do I have left to fight for? What is soldier honor? Costa del Sol? I'm inclined to believe so. Oh yeah. Game's really picking up on the squats. Squatted a little bit at the start. Didn't squat forever, now it's like Squat City. Oh, look at Zach looking all gorgeous.
Suntan lotion?
No. Never mind that.
Never mind suntan lotion.
Are they putting me out to pasture?
Maybe.
You could use some R&R.
Does R&R mean
That's
like
it.
with you?
I'm calling him.
Director Lazard's not in. He's been missing for a while now. It was Lazard who was funding Hollander's research, using the company's money.
Are you serious?
We're interrogating Hollander, so we should learn more soon.
What's wrong with them? People. What are they all thinking?
The truth lies within each person. But even truth seems suspect once it leaves their mouths.
Cisne, go do something.
Calling Aerith?
How do you know that? Am I being watched?
No, she's the one being watched.
Huh?
That girl is an ancient. The only one left in the world. You didn't know?
She never said anything. The only one left in the world, huh? She is one of a kind.
Heads up! Genesis copies.
I'm on vacation. It almost feels like the Destiny Island, yeah. Or that post game, right? You got time. How to follow your gameplay. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Alright, up, DZ. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in.
Activating combat mode.
Does this actually increase my damage? Really isn't seeming like it right now. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. No, I'm using an umbrella. Okay. Dare I ask where his materia is right now?
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Octo Slash. Now Zach's the penguin? I guess so. Hey, Rockman Mega Man, how you doing? He's hitting really hard with this umbrella. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a parasol. It's not for rain, but they're all umbrellas to me. Oh, right. Thunder God.
Conflict resolved.
That's what I should have been doing. Beating people to death with umbrellas. These guys are still around? Genesis. Maybe Genesis is still around too. Huh? Soul leaves the body or returns to the life stream. Yeah. And? River of Souls that circles our planet. Perhaps Genesis Soul is controlling copies from the life stream? Is that what you're telling me? It's merely a supposition. In any case, your vacation is over, Zach. Junon's under attack by an unknown force. You're going with me to investigate. Just realized what a tease this is. You spend all game before this with a normal sword, and Geo gives you the Buster Sword. You in your next battle is using an umbrella. When you're done with this B section, I have to go. Alright, Dandelion. Yeah, it's a parasol. A bunch of guys with guns can't be a guy with a parasol. Apparently not. Have you been hit with an umbrella hard? You'd be lucky to survive. I mean, I'd rather be hit with an umbrella than a Buster Sword, but I haven't been hit with a Buster Sword, so I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, who wears a suit to the beach? Alright, Dandelion. Thanks for stopping in. I will see you later. Take care. Genesis. Genocide. Sisney. Ah, Sisney.
You can do it, Zach.
Yeah, I'm on fire now. Oh yeah.
I'm not convinced it's giving me more damage output. Hollander's currently in Junon. The presence here of this attack can't be unrelated. It's not over, is it? We'll begin evacuating the residents. Zach, you find Hollander and make sure he's kept safe. Make me babysit Hollander? Don't you think I'd be put better to use on the battlefield? Hollander has access to top-secret information. The President insists that his safety be priority one. After Director Lazard's sudden disappearance, Soldier's chain of command has been shaky at best. Well, he's busy in Valkyrie profile too, so. This attack is an attempt to exploit that weakness. Zach, you must protect Hollander. I take an umbrella any day over a greatsword. The weight alone from a hit is deadly. Yeah, you get cleaved in half real good. Been hit by a sledgehammer and a goat on the same day. Was it a goat wielding a sledgehammer? Because that's a story. You can use the emergency elevator to go up. The end of the path. I imagine something had to have broke if you got hit by a sledgehammer. Hollander is still being interrogated. Can't fall into enemy hands now. Understood. I will do more missions, but not right now.
Activating combat mode.
I don't know, maybe it is doing a bit more damage.
Conflict resolved.
As it should be. I mean, it's still freshly sharp. Love how Angeal goes out of his way not to use the Buster Sword. Zack doesn't care. Immediately always uses the Buster Sword.
Power surge.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah, that explains why it's like the worst weapon for Cloud. And promptly forgotten about. Can't throw it away though. Or sell it.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Next. More critical, double critical, alright.
Power surge.
Oh, pardon me.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now. Later.
Conflict resolved.
Later, potato. Am I running by treasures this whole time? I don't know. I'm grabbing this one. I'm gonna continue on my journey. That sword's totally cutting into his run animation. It looks painful. That's awful weapon in 7 should have been an upgrade Buster Sword. I agree. Yeah, like the Masamune and Chrono Trigger. Yeah, have it be like reforged or whatnot. Like if they're gonna make it seem so important. No, it's a copy.
Activating combat mode.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Definitely has more of a design on it than when Cloud gets it. Like, there isn't all that... like, the carvings up by the materia slot and stuff. More basic looking than Cloud's one. What? They attacked the detention center? No, but security was spread thin after the attacks in the city, and he used that opportunity to escape. So, he found a way to escape on his own? The timing of the attack was just too perfect. It's very possible that Hollander is getting outside help. Which way did Hollander go? Security cameras on the 6th level have a positive identification on Hollander. This just happens to be the 6th level, so he should be somewhere ahead. Lower Junin and Upper Junin are connected by a central passageway. Proceed to Upper Junin where Hollander is, open the central passageway gate, and go straight. Yeah, like a 50 cal gunblade, yeah. Like the Custome Emoji. I would admit the only part of FF7 movie I liked was the bike with all the swords. So I picked up an FF7. Hey, Vile, what's happening? Press that switch. Thanks, if you can tend to the wounded, it'd be a great help. Sweetenly. Meanwhile, I'll go protect Hollander from himself. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Mail. Zach, where are you? Soldier operatives are being sent out because we're getting attacked from all over the place. I want a chopper myself on my way to an assignment. You're on vacation, weren't you? To get cut short? These recent attacks may spell real trouble for us. What's worse, the chain of command is in shambles since Director Lazard suddenly disappeared. No one seems to know where anyone is. All hell's breaking loose. Yeah, just finally got the Buster Sword. Not before first using an umbrella. Or a parasol. Like I'm Princess Peach or something. Yeah, that's a gun blade and a half, isn't it?
Activating combat mode.
They even call it gunblade. Imagine.
Conflict resolved.
Hollander, stop right there. Run away! You're not getting away. But I'm running away! Yeah, that thing would make a pretty decent shield, wouldn't it? Hey, watch it. I'm in a hurry here, don't get in the way.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Modulating. Ooh, I say. Yeah, jack my HP up some more. 6,000 AP at a... Okay, he's dead. You really need to be healing.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Is this non-healing healing? I mean, there's other instances where I'd rather have the free healing, so... Last time I modulated, I got slapped. You're not supposed to modulate in front of other people. It's rude. You have to ask first. Why does Genesis look like Dante from Devil May Cry? Is FF7 Crisis Core featuring Dante? Apparently. Just like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're really starting to annoy me.
Activating combat mode.
Why tarnish the Buster Sword when I can just use all this bonus MG
Conflict resolved.
with Thunderga? Anyway, I was busy touching this. Stop, Hollander. Shot little screw helicopter missiles at me. Some kind of new tank? Damn that Hollander.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Thanks for... oh. Oh yeah. Spam Thunder God. Maybe cure. I tried to cure, but I might be dead. Or you're just calling for more help, I'm not dead. Full power attack, eh? Hey, guaranteed crits. Lunchtime, BRB. Alright, Yusu. Level up. I mean, I haven't been doing missions the past little bit, so I might start be getting adequately leveled.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now. Got him.
Still better off Thunder Guying.
Conflict resolved.
Shinra Beta should be worse, but it's probably not. We've been able to well, I guess alpha builds are worse than beta. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. We've been able to contain the enemies in this area. If we lock this door, we can hold the enemy off. Move the evacuated residents here for now. Looks like things are going smoothly on your side. I, on the other hand, let Hollander escape. I should get going. We're counting on you. Let me just do some missions right now. That being said. I haven't arrived at my post yet. Could the director's absence be having this much of an impact? The operation's lack of finesse? By the way, how's the beach? Looked awfully stressed out before you went. The waves and the sun help you at all? Soldier members are being deployed in response to the simultaneous attacks that have been hitting everywhere. Mailing you from a helicopter. It's taking me to my assignment. By the way, I just heard about you told the rookies on your first mission after you changed your hairdo. Embrace your dreams, and whatever happens, protect your soldier honor. So moved when I heard this. It's my personal motto ever since. I'm following you till the end, Zach. I'm gonna do some missions here, then I might actually wrap it up, because I am bloody well exhausted. But I'm gonna do some missions first. Sorry for being here late. Took some Benadryl earlier. And was asleep for 3 hours. Yeah, no worry, Vile. It's all good. Surge. Why so monotone? I don't know, why not?
Activating combat mode.
I am also tired today. But it's kinda how I talk.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
I mean, I could be so excited that I'm having sex with the camera, if that's what you really want. I don't want to force it.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Later. Oh yeah.
Take that, bombs.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to bed way too late yesterday.
Conflict resolved.
Like, I wasn't playing Mega Man 11 that late, it was getting the video edited properly. That's what took so long. Activating swing on the swing set.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Modulating phase.
Enough with the modulating phases.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Take that.
Did I do like a double poke there? What was that all about?
Conflict resolved.
There's some funny business afoot. Monster.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Oh goodness. Do you really have to torch this enemy with a Bahamut? Is that really necessary?
Conflict resolved.
No, it's not. See?
Activating combat mode.
It isn't. It really could have been less generous with the encounters on these planes. Since they're not actually random.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Unlock any new... You get to use the materia fusion? Still haven't tried it. And as far as I know, I haven't unlocked any other stores. Although I might be on my way. Or not. I don't know.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
I am upside down.
Power surge.
Hey, Regen's finally leveling up. If that even matters. And the PSP only had so much room for programming event flows. The brightest made encounters every time the person starts, rather than make the machines. Well, yeah, that's the other thing too. I don't really know the full limits of the PSP. It's all foreign to me. Hey, Morgana, what's happening? Keep doing Section 2 missions, unlocked other stores, etc. I mean, I'm trying, but they aren't really unlocking for me right now. Whatever it was I was supposed to do, I might have missed some people.
Power surge.
Prove your honor to me. I got it.
Move it. Ah, meteor shots. PSP was a little weaker than the PS2. That sounds about right. The graphics are pretty good.
Oh yeah! Resolve.
Regular hard.
Activating combat mode.
Got you back. Don't magnitude 8 me. What do you think this is? Final Fantasy VI? Although apparently it was in this game too. I just don't remember. By this game I mean 7. Then again, I don't remember ever fighting these things in 7, so...
Conflict resolved.
Hey, Karma Jolt, what's happening? What's a meteor shot? Match has got Bailey's in it for some reason. I'm sure it's delicious. Remember that SmackDown vs. Raw game on both PSP and PSP? Oh yeah, and I could copy PS3 character over the PSP game. Didn't they have a thing where if you had both copies of the game, you could get Jake the Snake Roberts or something like that? PSP had some great RPGs. Lunar Silver Star Harmony? Is that like... Was that like Silver Star's story or Eternal Blue? Maverick Hunter was good. Persona 3 Portable, Star Ocean 1 and 2, Final Fantasy 4, and Tay, X-Force. Yeah, Star Ocean 2 I'm a big fan of. One of these days I will play it here. I've been meaning to for like a year now. Absolute soonest will be probably like February, March. Thereabouts. It's like a port of Silver Star. Okay. I'll play the Lunar games too at some point. I still have all kinds of PS1 RPGs to get through.
Prove your honor to me.
Like I said, around February or so, I want to start doing like PS1 games again. More consistently. Suikoden's. Plenty. Ray Fencer Musashi. There's probably a good 12 still that I want to play. These games are the reason I didn't trade in my PSP, because I never hit the PSN. Ah, so I couldn't put them on my Vita. As little as I know about the PSP, I know even less about the Vita. These missions are so tedious. But at least you can kind of avoid battles by hugging the wall. Just keep going. Keep going till I see the thing I have to kill. Murder in cold blood. As these games typically want you to do.
Activating combat
Damn it.
mode.
That is amazing. It's not like the leveling system. I don't remember the leveling system being weird at all. I thought it was like pretty much your standard leveling. Stop being confused. Keep fighting a griffin.
Conflict resolved.
This. I'm gonna have to buy more remedies soon. Or equip Azuna materia. Okay, camera, do things that I want. Adamantite. Ah, materia fusion vitality. That makes sense. Oh, it's the enemy level system. Boss have their stats changed based on Alex's level. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. So it kind of defeats the purpose of leveling a bit. Or you kill Alex and level everyone else up. If you want an advantage. Forgot about that. Modulating. This kind of defeats the purpose of leveling.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it. Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
I forget if Lunar 2 operated under a similar leveling system. It's been a few since I've played either. I hated Lunar Dragon Song though. Hated it. As soon as I found out that when you run your HP goes down, I was pretty much killed it for me. Like, don't punish me for running. There's realism and then there's game design. It's not good game design.
Activating combat mode.
Hi, Angeal Penance again. How are you?
Modulating phase.
GBA port had a nice little sheet. When you load your save, you had full HP empty again. You can save anywhere. GBA port of what? Lunar? So I didn't realize there was one.
Power surge.
I missed a lot of stuff in Game Boy Advance.
Prove your honor to me. I got it.
Excuse me. Oh, Lunar Legends, okay. Yeah, thanks, File. I guess it's a bit stronger. Maybe it's just placebo and not actually stronger. But I think it's a little stronger.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, must be. Died way easier that time. Dragon Song? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Story is a little different, but it's basically the same.
Activating combat mode.
Take that! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Damn it, I forgot to plug in my camcorder. Oh. I'll just do Scratch Ticket Sunday whenever the hell I wake up tomorrow. No big deal.
Activating combat mode.
Stop. Stop twitching. Oh no, I died. I died and literally nothing happens when that happens. Via the missions.
Activating combat mode.
I need to pay attention. Or do I? Yep, maybe pay attention. I don't know if we'll get a pallbearer or not. Well, I just won't fight any of this stuff then, since it's killing me.
Activating combat mode.
Jesus Christ.
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it!
Well, there wasn't a hell of a lot I could have done there. I'm just gonna save it, and I'm gonna stop, because I'm tired. So you're gonna get a short-ass episode today, because I need to go to bed. But thanks everyone for joining tonight, Crisis Core. I probably won't have another Crisis Core till like Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow I'll be doing Fire Pro. Monday I'm gonna be doing Mega Man 11. Tuesday, I don't know, I'll have some pre-recorded something to pull up. Until then, happy trails to my Canadian brethren. Happy Thanksgiving dinner. Bye.